Family.
What's going on, man? How you
I,
doing?
I mean, I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? These lights is bright, but it's all right.
Hey, it's all gravy, man. Yeah, man. It's I'm glad I could come through short notice. That's when you know it's real. You know what I'm saying? You call me at the drop of a dime. I'm here, man. You
You
know.
feel me? I know I got good family around me. You know what I mean? When a drop of a dime. This media thing is kind of crazy at times. It's always a learning experience.
It's
But
also a good sign too when you can always tell a real one when you don't see each other for a while, but when you do, you just pick up right where you left off.
for real,
You know what
for
I mean?
real,
I
it's
said
crazy.
I seen you this what was it last weekend at On the Block, Capitol
Yes, off
Hill.
the block, we
I,
was out there.
yeah, I had my booth. Shout out to frockclothing.com. And we was doing our thing out there, and you told me about what you had going on. We said we was gonna make it happen, but who knew it was gonna be this soon?
Not that fast, man. I
Yeah,
thought I
yeah,
had a couple weeks or something,
yeah.
to
Nah,
add on. But
nah.
I just appreciate you being a real one and understanding that we both is trying to strive for our greatness. You know
It's
what I
all
mean?
good, man.
Yeah. So what you been going, man? What's been popping with you, bro?
Man, I just been staying busy. So after the whole Seattle Central thing around the time that we met,
Yeah.
I moved to Atlanta. I was in
Yes.
Atlanta for 10 years, on a recording studio there. I went there primarily for music, and then I just got back to Seattle about 5 years ago. But what I'm doing in Seattle, I'm still doing my music, but I also am heavy into streetwear. I have a screen print shop as well as my clothing line, F-Rock Clothing, and we've been in the game for over 15 years now. Time flies when you're having fun,
You ain't lied about
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
And how do you keep that upbeat energy about yourself and always keep that smile genuine?
Man, it's something that you gotta want to be happy. You know what I'm saying? On some real stuff. I meditate. I do my little affirmations. I'm not no guru, but I'm always looking for whatever the good life is supposed to be, and you got to know it's more than money. You know what I'm saying?
That's for sure,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, my good life ain't always abundance of money.
yeah, even if you're not happy, man, you put that smile on your face, and actually sends the right juice to your whole body to heal all type of stuff, man. So you know what I'm saying? Put a smile on always. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Even
So
gangsters got a smile now.
I mean, you right about that. They laugh at something. You know what I mean? When I met you, you was a b-boy rapper.
Yeah.
You still got bars?
Oh man, yeah. I just did a show yesterday at High Dive.
Okay. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
I
yeah.
just wanted to know because I
It's
ain't
all
seen
good.
you on the mic really spitting nothing heavy. On the Truth and Proof show, I'm planning on having proof in the bars. If you can want to come back here and spit something.
Oh, it can be arranged.
Okay.
It
See,
can be arranged. Matter of
real
fact, but
man
while
there.
while we in plug mode, I am performing this Sunday, Juneteenth, 2 p.m. Festival Singiata, Mural Amphitheater Stage, Seattle Center. So
Come on now.
there you go.
We got a lot of things happening. That's this Sunday, right?
Yes,
Festival
correct.
Sunjata is this Sunday, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you guys want to listen to it, he performs. And he does all the Chris Brown. Well, he gonna do it better than Chris Brown because his popping is something spectacular. But he gonna be performing there, right there. Right by the Space Needle. You guys make sure you all check it out. Festival Sunjata is gonna be lit, as well as Africa Town. They gonna be lit in Jimi Hendrix Park. We got a lot of things going on.
do.
It's so much to do. If you sitting in the house this weekend, I'm telling you right now, if you sitting in the house this weekend on Juneteenth, I have an issue with you. It's too many events, too many positive things going on. We need to celebrate every victory, we need to celebrate every holiday. Damn it, every time we walk forward in a positive manner, we need to celebrate that. Every little small victory means something, because we ain't gonna win the war. Sometimes, unless we win some of these battles. So make sure you win the battle by celebrating our history. But I really want to talk about this clothing line because I bought a couple skull caps, but I ain't got no hoodie yet because I'm a hoodie dude. Okay, so what really got you into streetwear and like saying, okay, this is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put out some streetwear.
So two things, man. Like, I always try to make money off of stuff that I'm genuinely into. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna be working hard for something, you might as well do something that don't feel like work, especially if you're gonna be doing it all the time, right? You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I've
true.
always been into to clothes, like, and never really had a lot of money to spend on it. So I was always real creative. I customized my own stuff, and that's just the b-boy way. Like we would do shows. Me, shout out to Fraggle Rock crew, my crew.
Big shout out to
Yeah,
Fraggle.
yeah,
That's legendary
yeah,
right there. Fraggle
yeah,
Rock.
yeah.
If y'all don't know about Fraggle Rock, obviously you under a rock. I'm just letting you know that now.
Yeah, so it evolved from Fraggle Rock crew to F Rock clothing. We would always have dope ass custom stuff on at our shows, and people would be like, "Yo, where'd you get that from?" So we started making merch, selling it at the shows, and then it just kind of just moved into its own lane. So right now it's just like we're repping for hip hop, for streetwear, for Seattle, and as opposed to like just making clothes and making money, we just put the money back into what we're doing, and we decided to just buy equipment little by little. So now it's a print shop, F-Rock Printing, and it's also the clothing line. So it's like one hand washes the other, and we're in a position to actually help other people out with their dreams as well. Like if you, like, I see you got your merch game popping, but the next ones, they got to be done by me.
Okay, well, I'm all for bringing it right. I like my money circulating with my people.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will be hollering at you. I got a little design I need to do. So I'm gonna holler at you after the show so we can get that. And no, I'm not asking for no discount or no deal. I just want to know what I have to spend so I can get it right. Because Shay already been on me about getting some merch, so I got to make sure I'm right.
The funny thing is, like, so I really look up to, like, from music and just entrepreneurship. I look up to like Pharrell, Jay-Z. A lot of these cats, they got their clothing thing going on, and they musicians. And so I'm like, cool. I see that it's obtainable to do more than one thing and do it at a high level. What I didn't think about at the time was the fact that they already had their brand all the way up here. So you put your name on anything, you're gonna sell it.
Yes.
Right? Me, I didn't go to fashion school, nothing like that. So 10-15 years is all my training, learning on the spot. And it's crazy because people might not even recognize that it has anything to do with the music, or it's the same person, but the clothing is actually helping the music out now, as opposed to me being some big rap artist and just putting my name on something and selling it. So everything feels more authentic to me at this point, and I couldn't have planned it any better.
Man, one thing about, if we don't go to fashion school or not, we know how to put some together. You hear me? It's just something about us in our hip hop ways. I am hip hop. You know what I mean? It's everything about how I walk, my swag when I walk out the door, when I walk in the door. It's all hip hop. You know what I mean? Because I grew up, and that's my era, is just growing up in hip hop when it wasn't fashionable and it wasn't the thing to do. Now I'm so proud to be a hip hop head. Like, I'm so proud. Yeah. Like, I just watched the NBA Finals. I heard DMX, Messy Marv. I was hearing blow the whistle on the thing, and it was different because I'd never seen that before. When we was watching sports in that matter, it was never no hip hop on there. It was that was ours. But now, talk about how you like the evolution of hip hop, like how it's grown to now it's a mega like pop. It's up there with pop music.
Nah, for sure. It's crazy, man. I mean, I think the big thing is that, like, us as minorities, sometimes we may even take for granted the things that we've created, or the things that we just do naturally, or the things that we're naturally good at. But to somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're peeping out the style. They want to buy into what you are already brought up in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're brought up in culture, and other people want to buy into our culture. And it's cool with me if you want to buy a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like just musically, everything, when I think of hip hop culture, any culture has their style of music, their style of fashion, their language, right?
Yes.
We got all that, and it's a package deal. You know what I'm saying?
For
like,
sure.
you can tell what type of music somebody listens to by the way they dress. Feel me?
It's almost a guarantee.
It's almost a guarantee. I mean, you could listen to more than one thing, but I could tell what you listen to the most by the way you dress.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So it's cool how one hand washes the other, and as time has progressed, it's like people are starting to see our value more as entrepreneurs, as you know what I'm saying, just being a minority and being an entrepreneur. I feel like even as a b-boy, like I'll say this, like, just stuff I done behind the scenes, like background dancing for different people, we would get paid less than the choreographer, people, you know, the people doing the choreography, because they undervalue the fact that breakdancing, b-boying came from the streets. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna give you that. They feel like you're supposed to get a discount. But let me tell y'all, breakdancing is about to be in the Olympics. This next Olympics. It is now hip hop is now an Olympic sport.
Hip hop is an Olympic sport.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
hear that now? I mean, I don't know if y'all knew that, but I knew that. I'm glad he said it, because he's a b-boy extraordinary.
But that just lets you know how far we come, and the fact that, you know, big companies are getting behind it, and certain people are always gonna hate on the fact that it's like, oh, it's popcorn now because you got a big company behind it. But if you got a message that you're trying to spread and you can only get it out to a certain amount of people because you got this little bit of bread, it's a great thing. Money magnifies good and evil, so it's a great thing if you're doing something good. So I'm excited for the future of hip hop and just everything we got going on culturally.
Man, I appreciate you just stopping by and giving some of that brief history. You know, we can talk all day.
I know, but we can't though. I know you gotta kick me off, but let me say one thing.
Make sure you give your plugs out though.
frockclothing.com, okay? bboyfidget.com. If y'all need some shirts printed, y'all trying to get your own line together, call me, hit me up. frockprinting.com. I'm accessible on all social media, no funny spelling. B-Boy Fidget, that's BBOYFIDGET for the illiterate. Definitely get at me, and I appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. The way you just said fidget with the joint, I knew you was a B-boy when you just did that right there. Pop, 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 pop. I knew it was, man. So I really appreciate you coming on the show for real. And we gotta come on. You gotta come on and spit some bars or give you a little break dancing. We could set this up so you could break dance for us. You could bring your crew. You know, I'm always with it.
I'm down for the whole experience, bro.
Oh man, we about to make it happen.
Listen,
oh, you know, proof will let you know now. Listen.